year so far, I would laugh at you. But now I'm laughing at myself, and I'm glad. Doesn't even make sense. Let's just get with the review. Let's go. It's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Get out! Get out of here! Go! What are you doing? Why can't you talk? Like the puppies in the movie. Jungle Book is taking what worked in the original movie in the 1960s and transformed it into this live action spectacle. And beautiful. Want to thank Disney or whoever got me to see this screen press, because, God, this has got to be my favorite screen pressing of all time. I've been to a few. I like Jurassic World a lot, and I also liked whatever the hell that funny movie was last year with that crazy comedian girl. But this is my favorite, and the crowd loved it. So let's get on why this movie is a must-see this weekend. I don't think I have to explain the story to you, but the way that it's set up is kind of exactly like the original movie, not the book. I know there's book fanatics out there, and while the book is very respectable, of course, it's a little bit darker, a lot darker. This kind of is a mix of that, a little bit with the darker tone at times, but still keeping the funness of the original movie from the 1960s. Bagheera is gotta be one of my favorite characters in these type of movies ever. Like, it's made for children, but man, Bagheera, if he was like my guardian, if he was the one watching over me, that is my dude for life. The way this movie is structured, it's made in mind for both kids and adults. The jokes, the kids will probably get some and laugh at others just because everybody else is laughing, but a lot of the humor is made for us, and I really loved it. I was laughing at moments. I was nearly getting emotional. It just captured everything you want from a kid's movie who was trying to be universal, and that's what this movie did so well. I gotta say, one of my favorite things about this movie is the CGI. I mean, CGI to me is beautiful. It's great. I love it when it works well, and when it doesn't work well. This movie has to be some of the best CGI I've ever seen. It actually makes you feel like you are in a jungle. As far as I know, none of it is taking place in a real jungle. This is all CGI, and damn, it looks beautiful. On top of that, we know these animals are fake. Obviously, they're talking, but oh my God, some of them just look so real, except it amazes me how far we've gotten in CGI. It's lifelike. It makes me want to be there in this jungle with these CGI animals for the rest of my life. And let's talk about the kid. He did a great job. Like, you gotta remember, this kid's talking to nothing. Nothing's there. This is all CGI, and he really sells it. The first maybe 15 minutes I was kind of iffy. I was like, it's not really interacting that well. But then once you get into it, once he's in the movie, he does a great job. I gotta give props to this kid. I don't know who the kid is. I mean, he just did a great job. This is a good start for him. He's gonna be in future movies for sure. What I also loved in this movie is they didn't go too musical. Disney can do that. Like, I hadn't seen Cinderella, but I heard it has. But at least it wasn't shit like Maleficent. But here it is very, very, very toned down for the musicals, but they work. There's two songs in here. I'm not going to spoil which ones. I bet you can guess them, but they're both very well done, both very fun, and I was entertained when hearing them. And then I loved it just that everything else was just normal, no other musicals. Let's talk about the ending without spoilers, of course. This is what made my score jump a whole point. This movie keeps up a pretty good pace. There's one or two things I'll get to that I didn't really love, but everything is pretty good pace. Every scene has meaning. Things happen in every scene that lead up to the ending, which I love. No fake filler scenes at all. And then boom, this ending is I felt so in the movie. Like, I felt like I was there, and I felt like I was cheering for this kid. And when he's just standing there ready to fight, because you know that oh my God, I'm thinking, why the fuck is Shakira in my head? Oh, Shakira, go away. Shaka Khan. Okay, I'm blanking out on the tiger's name, but I loved him. He's a villain that you love to hate. He is not only scary, he's not only ferocious, but he's sinister. And the things he does, I'm not going to spoil it. Oh my God, you send chills up my spine. Like, I was like, oh, this dude's not to be fucked with. We have to kill him now. We have to just shoot this damn type. But the ending is just magical, and it really just brings it all together for this epic feel that it just summed up my feelings exactly. I mean, from start to finish, this movie's a ride, but the ending, the last 20 minutes, is amazing for me. Okay, so I'm gushing. You have to have some flaws in this movie, Whitey. And I guess I do. I have to really pick apart. Like, I took my buddy with me, and we watched it, and we were like, what is not good in this movie? And the only thing I could, like, come up with, the two things that I guess didn't, like, drive with me 100% is, one, the snake, done by Scarlett Johansson, I felt was like kind of a waste of a voice actress. Her scene was basically 3 minutes, and a lot of it was exposition. Yes, it led on to help us understand Mowgli's past, but at the same time, it just felt very wasted potential of someone of that caliber. Also, Louie, who was done by Christopher Walken, was pretty good. I really did like the scene, but I don't know if I really was into the voice acting. It felt very out of place, where everybody else felt like they can live in this jungle and stuff. He kind of felt out of place for me. Not horrible, I didn't really buy him 100% all the time. But screw all that, man. This movie is a must-see. It is one of the best movies of the year so far. I loved Cloverfield Lane 10, and I loved this movie, and I love Zootopia. And these are probably my 3 top movies of the year so far, with Deadpool just a little bit below those. And this movie has, to me, defined what a live-action movie should be when you're taking it from the original movies of animation or cartoons. So, with that, without me keep going and blah, blah, blah and over it, should you see Jungle Book? Oh my god, yes. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. You know what, fuck it, 4.5 out of 5. It is literally one of the best movies to ever take your children to, or just to see for fun. It is very well done. It's probably my favorite live action type of movie for a movie that was based on a cartoon or an animation. So, 4.5 out of 5. Go see it this weekend. Tell me, did you like it on the comments below? If you watched it, tell me, are you gonna see it? Comment on the box things below. And if you like my video, hit the like button. If you love me, hit the subscribe button. More reviews coming very soon, including Dark Souls 3. This game's killing me. It's killing me inside. And everybody, have a wonderful day. And go see this movie, please. It's so good.